14 in the third innings. He left 1 run, 0.63 ERA as a Met. Detroit 21, and now in his second year with the Nationals. Marte pulls one just now. That'll skim him back. 2-1 your high-speed hitting for the night brought to you by Spectre One. Brandon Nimmo's line out in the first inning. Into the right track and center, the hardest hit ball of the night. Out to call for the next two. It's now 10 hits tonight with Nimmo's second hit. There is 2-2. Went toward the gap at right center, but cutting across Robles to make the catch. Now Nimmo's got to hustle back to first, and he gets there safely. He's such a good fly catcher. Throws it hard. He got a great break on it to make it relatively easy to play. And that's also a good sign for Marte, who has really been struggling. And for him to hit that ball, hit it where it was pitched, Nimmo does everything right. There was no way to double him up. He reads it nice. So 1 out and 1 on. Now Lindor drove in 2 runs. The base loaded double in the fourth.
What's going on, Jose? How is everybody? We are officially live for break number 4 of 2023 Bowman the last 2 days. See if my voice holds up for this one. We have the Met game on in the backgrounds, holding on to a 4-3 lead against the Nationals right now. See some. We want to see some bangers, man. Let's see some Josh Youngs or Jace Youngs. I'm assuming Josh Youngs for Phillip. Ooh, close play at home. That's 5-3. All right, we have Texas Tech, Josh Young. I actually think I sold a Panini Prism jersey, orange refractor of him in that Texas Tech jersey at some point. All right, let's see. There wasn't a ton left over this time, so thank you. Most of you guys got paid up on time. Few open orders, but nothing significant, so I'm going to just keep things moving in this one. The only lot that we still have that hasn't been claimed is the vet and prospect lot. Ooh, that's pulling away a little bit now. Let's see. He gave us a lot to be happy about in Lubbock. Did Jace also go to Texas Tech? All right, let's see. The only leftovers that we have that haven't been claimed at this point would be the prospect non-first and vet lot, which is 23 total players for just under 50 cents a spot. So if anybody's looking to add any spots, those are going to be the only ones that are available for this break. And then we're going to immediately get into things. We're going to pick our boxes and get right into this break. Appreciate everybody who's been returning throughout our 4 breaks that we've been running over these last 2 days. We are going to be running 3 more Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But Brian over at Ishii Breaks is going to be hosting those. So I'll be signing off for the weekend after this one. And we'll be back to continue running more on Tuesday. But there will be some more run through our store on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on eBay. Some Yoshidas for Tim. Let's see, what city are they holding the NFL draft in? I think it's Kansas City, but I honestly have not really paid attention at all. I know the Dolphins don't have a first rounder because of that whole Brady fiasco last year, so I really haven't paid a ton of attention. Yep, KC, everybody confirming. All right, guys, if anybody is interested in picking up the vet and prospect non-first lot, there are 23 total players in that list. It's actually really different than it was in the other breaks, interestingly. So 23 total spots for $11 if anybody's interested. If anybody just joined and doesn't have that list on their screen in the chat, I can drop it in again in a minute. But let's choose our boxes first while we let a couple more people join. We have, let's start with our hobby boxes. So same as we've been doing from top to bottom. First person to list a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 in the chat can choose one of the two boxes that we're opening. Brendan taking the prospect slot. You got it. 5 and 3. So prospects and vet slot going to Brendan for $11. Brendan, I know you have our PayPal and Venmo from the last one, but if you need me to put it up again, let me know. Let's see. See some fire, Roman Anthony. CIA chef, we pulled a gold auto of him in our second break and a sky blue paper, not quite as nice, in the following break. So let's see if we can get some more numbered Romans. All right, 5 and 3 on the hobbies. And then let's do the same thing for our jumbos. So same thing over here, top to bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Next two people to list a number. Steve, give me one of those numbers, 1 or 2. 1, and one more number. Is somebody going to give Steve number 2, or do we have somebody else who wants to call a number for our box? Got it, Brendan. Thank you for sending that over. Three. So we have 1 and 3. We are, like we've been doing in all of our breaks so far since the launch, going to add an additional 72 cards to this break, and we'll add a blaster box to it. So far in our 3 breaks, we've pulled a chrome autograph out of our first blaster and a paper autograph out of our second. We since the paper autograph is a retail only, we did we did a trivia question to give out the paper auto. If we manage to pull another paper auto, I'm going to say, unless it's a Met, now that I've thought about it, unless it's a Met auto that we pull out of this box, I will make it available again through trivia. So we'll get started with that Bowman box again. I mean, the what's it called? The blaster box again. Michael, what's going on with you? I honestly don't even know if there is a Met in retail. All right, everybody. We are ready to get going. Hope everybody's having a good night and hope everybody's been pulling some good cards already in 2023 Bowman. I think, was it you, Brendan, who was saying that you pulled a couple Drew Jones, like 3 Drew Jones autos out of one case yesterday? I know somebody was saying that in the last break. What's the best cards that everybody's pulled so far out of 2023 breaks? No firsts unpaid. Zach, they were claimed already. I'm guessing since we've been going back to back, a lot of people have been hyper aware of what's going on. So I've been having a lot of people reach out to me and ask to claim them. All right, and we are underway. Starting again with the add-on blaster box. Got some loud Mets promo music on in the background, and what looks like it could be the first Mets win in 5 days. Collier Auto Gold. Man, do you have him in this one? We've been real hot on Collier. Auto numbered to 299. Speckle, the Aqua Shimmer numbered to 125 so far. I think we hit 3 or 4 of his chrome bases in the last break. Let's see. CIA Chef was in a full hobby case of 23 Bowman, and only 1 auto was pulled. What? Only 1 auto was pulled in an entire hobby case? That's insane. Carlos Jorge, you're in a team break chasing Carlos Jorge and it had a Collier. It's not a bad coincidence. Let's see. Someone screwed up yeah, that is insane. Luckily we haven't seen anything like that yet. All right, and we are underway, starting off with JD Martinez. I'm going to scan through these paper cards now since I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice. And I'm going to call out the rookies and the firsts. So we have a Tovar. We will show every card, though. DL Hall. And there we go. Add-on auto. 3 out of the 4 blasters we've opened now have had an auto, and Jace Avina was hot last break. And here he is again, Jace Avina. Chrome auto coming out of the add-on blaster. Max Wagner, Maya Shendrick Martinez, Chrome of Jorge Ruiz, and Yafri Solano. So 3 extra autos in our first 4 breaks. Jace Avina spot. Congrats on the awesome start there. So CIA Chef, in 1 blaster, we've pulled as many autographs as the entire hobby case break that you were in. That's a stat. No auto in a local single hobby box. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, thank you, Steel City, and the stuff that we got directly from Topps. That has not happened to us yet. Fingers crossed we can keep it that way. There's our first Josh Young. We have a Speckle coming up in this one. So, Tink Hence, top 100. Did not realize he was in this set. Curious if he has a top 100 auto and number 299 in this set too. Robert Perez, Marcos Cabrera, Daniel Suzak Chrome, and a first. Is that the Montero bat? It is. What a blaster. This is crazy. We've hit some crazy blasters so far. 87 of 299 Lazaro Montes Speckle coming out of a $30 blaster box. I'm going to have to might have to open 1 or 2 of these blasters myself after we get done breaking. This is these blasters have been very good. Though, of course, the one that we didn't hit an auto in was absolutely terrible, but 3 out of 4 have had some very nice hits, and that Lazaro Montes might be the nicest card that we've pulled out of any of these blasters yet. Nolan Jones, Tristan Cassis, Kodai Senga. We have a Modern Prospects of Brady House, Anthony Peguero, Ruben Santana papers, and Chrome of EBJ, Eric Brown Jr., and Jason Dominguez. Yeah, I mean, that Montez has to be, I would assume, at least a $75 card. Let's see. Saw a 2-box jumbo break, had only 1 auto in each box. Wow, somebody's messing up the quality control over at Fanatics. That's not great to hear. All right, we have Alec Burleson, Gunnar Henderson, Brian Bello, Vientos, Jordan Walker. Sights on September. Maybe they put them all in the blaster boxes by mistake, and they left them out of the the hobby boxes. Deanne Jorge, Yener Fernandez, Ariel Almonte, Marco Luciano, and a Sedan Rafaela Lunar. Nice start for the Sedan Rafaela spot. It's probably all those Panini people they've been hiring. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I've never been on a streak like this of hitting so much quality in blasters. So I don't know if this is a new Fanatics reshuffling of the way they're doing things, but this has been a crazy run to start. There's a rookie Nelson Velasquez. We have a Jordan Lawler, top 100. Marcus Lee Sang. First chromes of Yener Fernandez, and there's a Jace Young chrome. And final pack of the add-on blaster is starting with a Chris Bryant, Shea Langeliers, Matthew Liberatore, Cade Cavalli, Adley Rauschman Rookie of the Year favorites, Randy DeJesus, Juan Brito, adding on a Davison De Los Santos base and a Kenny Gomez. At some point, I'm going to have to start getting my Davison De Los Santos PC started. I have not done it yet. I've been too busy breaking to get in any breaks myself. Let's see, you've seen about 50 cases of jumbo open, and the correlation sucks. There was, forgot the name on Toronto. He hit 6 autos in one case. Jeez. All right, we're going to get started with the hobby portion of this break with a hobby box, and then I'll let you guys choose if we want to switch over to a jumbo like we did last break, or if we want to run both of the hobbies before we go to the jumbos. I would say we haven't had one specific super hot player yet. We've been doing well with Collier. I'm trying to think who else we've seen a lot of. Jay Savina, but that Jay Savina was our first auto, and that was out of a blaster. All right, empty hobby box. Let's see. Your Falcons did the opposite of what you wanted. They did. What did you say? You wanted them to take defense? They end up chasing a guy from Toronto hard, and Manuel Bonilla. Let's see if we could change your luck on him today. Let's see. Work with a guy who discovered De Los Santos. Wow, we got a lot of scouts joining in the first couple of days. We had the guy in our last break who was the scout who signed Matt Mervis. Looks like we have a couple family members in this one too. I saw who's the Mariners prospect? O'Ray, I believe it is. And I think I can't remember the other one whose family member was. It looked like they might have been joining the break. At least it was somebody with the same last name. There's a Wander. JJ Bleday rookie, Miguel Vargas, Junior Garcia, Jorge Burgos, Juan Alonso, Hao Yu Lee, and Jose Peroza firsts. Bijan. Oh, you guys took Bijan Robinson? That's an interesting pick for you guys. I mean, you can't be too mad about taking what could be a generational running back. Looks like the Atomic is going to be in this pack. Lenian Sosa, Adley, Corbin Carroll, the number 1 prospect according to Bowman Scouts Top 100, Jackson Churio. Can't argue with that one too much. Leandro Arias, Gabriel Gonzalez, Martin Gonzalez, Brock Jones in chrome, and a first Atomic of Dion Frias. We're now, let's see, this is our 4th break, so 8, 9 for 9 hitting firsts in Atomic. Curious if all the Atomics are firsts, or if we just happen to be on a weird streak. The Bears traded the number 9 pick. What'd they get back for it? He's good, but not what you needed. Yes, that's fair. I don't know if anybody is a Met fan here, but Beatty hit his first home run of the season today. That's a good sign for us Met fans. We have a Morel rookie, Michael Garcia, Matt Wallner, Joffrey Solano, another Diane Frias having a good box so far, and Ariel Almonte. Zach, we'll be talking about those Almontes soon. They got owned by the Eagles. The Eagles, I feel like the Eagles are good negotiators nowadays. There's our first Yoshida. Gunnar Henderson, Rookie of the Year favorites. Paper of Lugo. Ballesteros. Chrome of Lionel James and Luis Rodriguez. What did the Eagles do with the 9th pick? What needs did they have that they needed to address that badly? Although, I guess if they fleeced the Bears, then they didn't necessarily give up that much. Looking forward to PCA call up. Do you think that's close? The Mets definitely do have a strong farm system. It would have been a lot stronger if we didn't decide to trade PCA for Javi Baez. I'm sure we're going to regret that one for many, many years. Groshans rookie. Eggy Rosario. Modern prospects Jackson Churio. Josue De Paula. Junior Caminero. Chrome of Jonathan Mejia and Joshua Baez. Yeah, that one hurts. Kyle Stowers, rookie. Vinny Pasquantino. Simeon Woods Richardson. Tamar Johnson, top 100. Hector Rodriguez. Andres Mesa. Jackson Holiday and Jackson Churio. Nice pack there with non-firsts, but never hate seeing Holiday and Churio. Let's see, Philly is now loaded with your dogs from the last 2 years. Who's that? Oh, Philly. Philly is in the Eagles. There's an Ohtani. Another Josh Young next to a Jace Young. I feel like that correlation isn't always there. Ben Cosme. Osario. There's a Kyle Harrison and a Joffrey Solano. So 2 Solanos on the board already. Let's see. This is box number 1. Yes. We most of the hits you see in the background though, the Avina and the Montes came out of the blaster. Let's see. Philly's not loaded with you. Let's see. Yeah, the Eagles D is going to be scary. At some point I'm going to have to get up to date on what's going on in football. I usually wait until it's around fantasy football draft time, then start diving into the research. We have a Nolan Jones rookie paper, Khalil Watson top 100, probably the one I disagree with most. Glider Figueroa, Michael Arroyo, and Chrome of Kumar Rocker and Christian Hernandez. Jalen Carter was the guy that has the driving. Ew. That's not good. Tristan Cassis, Kodai Senga, rookie papers. Wilbur Sanchez, and Chromes of Jordan Lawler and Jason Dominguez. We're on the biggest run I've seen of Chrome non-first cards. Alec Burleson, Gunnar Henderson, Brian Bello, Mark Vientos papers. Anthony Volpe, Sights on September insert. Jose Peroza, and Chrome of Elijah Green. And there we go, breaking the streak. Linzardo Rodriguez. Did not see many of him in break number 3 earlier today. Eagles and the Ravens just screwed your Bengals. Does that have anything to do with the Lamar Jackson deal? Max Mayer, or did anything else happen with Lamar Jackson just now? Modern prospects, Oscar Colas. First of Juan Chacon, Linzardo Rodriguez, Jace Avina papers, and chromes of Oscar Colas and Jace Young. Uh-oh, Mets are trying to make a mess of this. Nelson Velasquez paper. Orelvis Martinez, another guy that I disagree with that should be that high in the top 100. There's our first Dylan O'Reilly paper. How You Lee, Colby Thomas. We have chromes of Nerwillian Cedeno and Myoshendrick Martinez, two of the best first names back to back in this product. Myoshendrick and Nerwillian. Still looking for our auto out of this first hobby box. Yeah, the Eagles definitely seem to be doing smart things. I'm assuming the Dolphins haven't tried to make any moves yet. Let's see. That's why he fell out of the top 5. Packers have drafted like 4 to 5 UGA guys over the past 2 drafts. All right, we have Shea Langeliers and Matthew Liberatore. Our first spotlight is an Ellie De La Cruz, Matt Mervis, Diane Frias, Jason Churio, Marcus Lee Sang, and Gabriel Martinez firsts. We think Ellie De La Cruz makes it to the major leagues in time to be in Topps Update this year? Probably not. Even if he came up in the near future, probably too late at this point. Cade Cavalli, Nick Prado, Vaughn Grissom, Rookie of the Year favorites, Tony Blanco Jr., Luis Rodriguez, Jesus Baez paper, Logan Wagner, and Alejandro Osuna chrome. The Reds are packing this year in. So does that mean they would bring him up or they would hold off for another year? September? Yeah, that would definitely be too late to make it into update. Think you should hold Marcelo Mayer cards right now? I say yes. Definitely a hold. I would definitely be a hold on Marcelo. Oscar Gonzalez, rookie. Vaughn Grissom, Logan O'Hoppe, James Outman, Jonathan Aranda, Lubier, Justin Henry Malloy, chrome of Tony Blanco Jr. and Alex Ramirez. Last break, we pulled an Alex Ramirez sticker auto, top 100, number to 99. First Alex Ramirez auto I've held in my hands. J-Rod, Oswald Peraza, Francisco Lindor, Garrett Mitchell. I'm sure it will not be the last. Luis Angel Acuna, top 100. Paper of Amarian Boyd. Drew Jones on the board for the first time in paper. Pedro Ramirez. Chrome of Cole Young. And a lunar of Braylon Bishop. Let's get that one top loaded. Braylon Bishop, our first lunar. I think that's the second lunar that we've opened so far. McLean coming up in May. Let's see that one. How's he playing in the minors right now? Sounds like CES could be up before long if he keeps up having nights like tonight. Not a ton top loaded yet. I'm assuming that means we still have a lot of hits to come out of this hobby box. We definitely still have the auto. Nolan Gorman rookie card. Michael Harris. Modern prospects Yordani De Los Santos. There's our first Roman Anthony in paper. Nelson Rada. Chrome of Ceddanne Rafaela and Brian Acuna. Sitting on so much McLean, waiting for the call up. I feel like his prices never spiked like they should have. I like McLean a lot. And I feel like his pricing has been reasonable. Bo Naylor, Drew Waters, Francisco Alvarez, and Oswaldo Cabrera, all rookie cards. Speaking of McLean, there he is. According to Bowman, he has his sights on September, not May. Cam Collier paper, Abel Bastidas, Lionel James, chrome of Juan Chacon, and Jay Savina. Our guy that keeps hitting, Jay Savina. Let's see. Ooh, a lot of messages. 348 over. Wow, 5 home runs. Wow. And he was having a little trouble with power last season, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. So 5 home runs already is definitely something they would have been looking for. Glad they've been reasonable. Yep. Makes sense. Jeff in search of that numbered spotlight. I haven't seen a numbered spotlight yet. Jordan Diaz. Gabriel Montero, rookie. There's our first Drew Jones Chrome and Michael Arroyo Chrome. For anybody who's new to our breaks, I always like to mention that we sleeve up all first Chrome cards in here, but all Chrome cards get sleeved before they get shipped to you. And as well as that, for anybody who's new to our breaks, we have a Facebook community. Oh, wow, the Mets just blew the lead. CJ Abrams Grand Slam. That doesn't happen very often. We have a Facebook group. I just dropped the link into the chat. We run some breaks through there, some interesting mixers. And then we just have a little community where we talk about what we've been hitting, what we've been chasing, and so on. If you're interested in joining that, drop the link. I already dropped the link into the chat. We have let's see, Riley Green rookie card. We have a Ceddanne Rafaela Sights on September insert. Alejandro Osuna, Justin Crawford. We have a blue refractor behind the Christian Vaccaro. Ooh, blue wave refractor. It's a first. There we go. Zach, do you have him? 119 of 150. Carlos Jorge, blue wave refractor. There we go. Getting Zach his guy. Seven-run inning for the Nats. That's unfortunate. Let's get that Carlos Jorge up there for Zach. We'll move over to Frias Atomic. Whoever picked this box, Zach's a fan. Let's go Masataka. Haven't seen any of them. Let's see. Where is this auto going to be? It would be really weird if somebody, if right after people were talking about not being an auto, and there it is. I believe, well, the only Invicta I've seen so far has been an auto. Let's see if it's going to be the same here. Oswald Peraza, Garrett Mitchell, 12 of 99. Let's see if there's a sticker. There's a sticker. Samuel Munoz. Interesting. Samuel Munoz, sticker, Invicta auto. Number 299, Jefferson Rojas. I believe. No, that wasn't the other possible family member we had in here. Jorge Ruiz, Nelson Rada, and Blake Laubier. Congratulations, Samuel Munoz spot. Getting a surprise auto. Let's see. Where are my thicker top loaders and penny sleeves? Let's see. With the print run insert, autos actually are really good for the case you were going. What's the difference? With T-Mobile, Carrie and Alex pay a lot more. They're 2 unlimited lines. With Spectrum, Steve and Anna get 1 unlimited mobile. All right, there's the Munoz number to 99. Let's top load that. And let's get that one back in the display. So we have the add-on Jay Savina and the Samuel Munoz auto there. We have 3 packs left. We've actually got a bunch of hobby boxes where the autos were in the last pack or two. So I've been holding hope. Levon Soto, there's a Beatty rookie. Michael Bush, top 100. Suzak, Greco, Jesus Baez first, and Kyle Harrison getting a parallel refractor. Kyle Harrison in Lunar. The number one prospect getting on the board. Was happy to see he was in the product. Definitely another guy. I don't remember if Meb is still in. If Meb's still, yeah, Meb's in this chat. Another pitcher I'm probably going to be doing some chasing of at some point. Leo Verpaguero, Ivan Herrera, Miguel Blias, Modern Prospects, Freli Encarnacion, Carlos Jorge Paper, Abel Bastidas, and Amarian Boyd Chrome. Last pack of the first hobby. Let me know in the chat whether we want to go jumbo or if we want to go hobby after this again. Ezequiel Tovar, Miguel Vargas, Rookie of the Year favorites. Michel Dasson, and a purple first paper of Pedro Ramirez, numbered 41 of 199. Simon Juan and Jorge Burgos finishes off the first hobby. And the Mets choking worse than the Braves did earlier today. All right, let's see what we have here. Yeah, Dolphins don't have a first-round pick because of the Brady thing. Zach, what do you mean? Oh, these are random boxes from a full case. Yeah. Sammy really needs that. Masataka. Jumbo. Looks like everybody wants the jumbo next. Chasing pitchers is fun and doesn't break the bank. Draft really sucks for you this year, other than the first time in 40 years that you don't remember picking in the top 5. Oh, come on. You guys were in the Super Bowl one year. More Super Bowls than I've seen the Dolphins in. Thorpe had 10 Ks today. Where's he pitching? Is he in A? Or they start him in double A? Probably aggressive to start him in double A. All right, we have our jumbo box empty. High A. He's a Clipper. All right. I feel like a good amount of the time there's an auto in this first pack, and I'm guessing I've been putting these in the same place. So let's see what we have to start things off. Aranda Paper, J-Rod, Oswald Peraza, Garrett Mitchell, Nolan Gorman, Josh Young, Nolan Jones, Tristan Cassis, Kodai Senga. Our first auto is going to be a Cardinal out of the jumbo, and it is Samil De La Rosa, and it's the first time I've seen one of these greens. Is there a name for these greens, or is this just what all of the green autos look like this year? Samil De La Rosa, number 5 of 99 on the green refractor auto. I love the what they did with the grass in the background of these. It is called a grass fractor, green grass. So does that mean there are also green refractors as well as green grass? Let's see. Let's take the Avena down. Actually, no, let's move the Avena over. We'll take the Frias down. And we'll get that Samil De La Rosa front and center. First Samil De La Rosa that we've pulled, the auto only for the Cardinals. His prices are pretty high, so I'm guessing he's a pretty decent prospect. Xavier Isaac. Have not said Isaac's name much, interestingly. Martinez. Marcos Cabrera. Anthony Peguero. Brady House. James Wood. Ryan Clifford. Chrome. Jace Bowen. Ronnie Simon. And a Brian Rocchio, top 100. Oh, high A's Hudson Valley. Prediction: Drew Jones base autograph in this pack. Close. The closest I can give you is that he was also in the. All right, we're going to go straight down this first stack since we already pulled the auto out of that stack with our green grass Samil. Michael Harris, Bone Naylor, Drew Waters, Francisco Alvarez, Oswaldo Cabrera, Alec Burleson, Gunnar Henderson, Brian Bello, Mark Vientos, Andy Page's Sights on September, Marcelo Mayer, Modern Prospects, paper of Yoangel Aponte, Kenny Gomez, Ruben Santana, Yainer Fernandez, Ariel Almonte, Marcus Lee Sang, Randy DeJesus, Juan Brito, Chromes. We have Angel Hano, Juan Alonso, Juan Olmos, Ruben Santana, Ambioris Tavares, and Drew Romo, top 100. I wonder if Drew Romo being in the top 100 in this product will spike his prices on his autos. He is still dirt cheap, and I know he's a catcher in a small market team, but he is a rising prospect. I think his color. I almost bought his color match auto for I think it was a PSA 9 for $50. I decided to spend that money where. Yeah, he did sign very low on that card, Jeff. I noticed that also. I wonder if that impacts the auto grade. See, green grass, green lunar. They numbered everything, but there's 10 different versions of each. Big Manzardo will get to his MLB debut this year. I'm going to say no, only because Tampa Bay is so good. I would say in a lot of organizations, he probably would have. There's a Wander, Blade rookie, Vargas, Lenian Sosa, Adley Rauschman, Max Mayer, Kyle Stowers, Vinny Pasquantino, Rookie of the Year favorites, Riley Green insert, Henry Ramos, Ryan Clifford. Got a purple paper coming up. Ronnie Simon, Juan Olmos, Peyton Graham, Tavares. Purple paper is Cam Collier staying hot. That is 3 out of 4 breaks. We have a Cam Collier numbered card. Number 31 of 250 there on the purple. Robert Perez Chrome, Colby Thomas, Jason Churio, Zach Neto, Luis Angel Acuna, and an Oswald Peraza top 100. Cam Collier has been the guy in this case. I think most of his hits have come out of the jumbo. No, the teal, what's it called? Teal Shimmer came out of the hobby box. Can't talk. All right, let's see. Hey, Meb, 18 years old, solid 5-tool guy. Is that Balcazar? Rays of a monster kid in AAA named Ruben Cardenas, and he can't get to the majors because the Rays are so good. Yep. I'm really curious. The guy that I want to see if he makes it to the majors this year is Curtis Mead. I think he would be the first option. Looks like we have a blue paper in this one. Bo Naylor rookie, Drew Waters, Francisco Alvarez, Oswaldo Cabrera. There's another Wander, Tristan Casas, Senga, Alec Burleson, Gunnar Henderson, blue non-first, Drew Waters, rookie color match. 123 of 150 for Drew Waters. Braylon Bishop, Edward Julian, have not said his name many times today. Lisandro Rodriguez, Jay Savina. What a strange Met game. How you Lee, Colby Thomas, Deanne Frias, Luis Rodriguez, Junior Garcia, Fraley Encarnacion, Matt Mervis getting his first Chrome card on the board, Khalil Watson, Tamar Johnson, and there he is finally. I've been asking every time I see a Texas prospect if Evan Carter was going to be in this product, and there he is. Evan Carter, top 100. I can stop being mad at Bowman now. Got him 3 spots ahead of Foscue, too. Top load the Drew Waters as well. Let's see. Honestly, how can the Rays make any changes to that roster? Yeah, it would have to be an injury, I would assume. I'm assuming they're kicking butt again tonight. I think they were minus 360. There's our first spotlight in this box. There's Masataka in paper, Groshans, Eggy, Gabriel Moreno, Riley Green, Tamar Johnson is the spotlight. We have a blue shimmer coming up here. Jackson Churio, Modern Prospects. Angel Gano, Moises Ballesteros, Josue De Paula, Junior Caminero, Hector Rodriguez, Andres Mesa, Samuel Munoz, Jacob Berry getting on the board for the first time, Justin Henry Malloy, Zach Neto in, forgot the name again, Lunar. And the blue is not a first. Chase DeLauder blue, number 24 of 150 for the Guardians. And there's Kyle Manzardo. Speaking of, I'm going to do a move of some of these paper cards because the stack is getting big and starting to scare me. Let's see. What do I have? I think I have a Balcazar Shimmer at PSA right now. That's my only Balcazar exposure. Let's get the DeLauder blue Shimmer top loaded. Justin Henry Malloy, Jacob Berry, Tamar Johnson spotlight, and Zach Neto in the Lunar. Let's see. Actually, let's top load the Neto. He's a guy who's in demand right now. Let's see. Gonna check it. The Daytona Tortugas. Is that where Balcazar is playing right now? Mets back on top, Jeff. We hit a single, stolen base, sacrifice fly, double for Pete, triple for Pete, triple for the Squirrel. Corbin Carroll, Christopher Morel, rookies. Michael Garcia, Matt Wallner, Simeon Woods Richardson, Jordan Diaz, Gabriel Moreno, and we have Alvarez. Good looking spotlight there. Rookie card, Carlos Colmenares, Modern Prospects. Papers, we have Spencer Jones finally getting on the board, Vincent Perozzo, Chrome, Deanne Jorge, Yanquiel Fernandez, Spencer Jones getting on the board twice in this pack. First time in Chrome, Yordani De Los Santos, Vincent Perozzo, and Brooks Lee, top 100. This is one of those games where pitching just doesn't show up. Top load the Spencer Jones as well. All right, we are back to having a possibility of an auto now. Let's see, Meb, look at the prospects for the Tortugas. Victor Acosta, Carlos Jorge, Balcazar, Sal Stewart, Collier, Ariel Amonte, Yerlin Confidant. Wow, that is a lot of names. A lot of guys that have Bowman cards. Let's see. I don't see an auto in this one. Blade rookie, Miguel Vargas, Lenian Sosa, Adley Rauschman, Corbin Carroll, Christopher Morel, Bello Vientos, Max Mayer, Curtis Mead, Sights on September, Jordani De Los Santos, Modern Prospects, Gabriel Martinez, Jacob Berry, Jesus Baez, Justin Henry Malloy, Drew Jones, Pedro Ramirez, Nelson Rada in paper, Hector Rodriguez in chrome, Braylon Bishop, Miguel Blias, Edwin Arroyo, Colton Cowser, and Jackson Merrill. For some who said his name in this product, top 100 Jackson Merrill. I'm sure by next year he will be higher than number 58 in this list. Maybe top 10. Guy who I am looking at acquiring some cards of for sure. Pintar batting fourth for let's see. Pintar, Guzman. Yeah, it's definitely not as strong as the list we just read off for the Reds. Nelson Velasquez, Shea Langeliers, Liberatore, Cade Cavalli, Livan Soto, Brett Beatty, Leo Verpaguero, Ivan Herrera rookies. We have a Kumar Rocker, Sights on September. Max Wagner, Robert Perez Jr., Justin Crawford, Jorge Ruiz, Nico Puaka Greco from New Zealand, Chrome of William Bergola, Luis Lara, William Lugo, Daniel Gallarte, Abdias De La Cruz, and Max Muncy, top 100. Uh-oh, which Jones is only hitting 150? That's not Spencer, is it? He was hot last year when he first started. Drew? All right, let's see. We should have our next auto in this pack. Looks like a base. And looks like we might have a fuchsia refractor in the back as well. There's another Masataka, Jordan Groshans, Eggy, Riley Green, Levon Soto, Brett Beatty. Let's see what the auto is behind the Beatty. Andres Mesa base. Andrew Painter, Sights on September. Juan Chacon, Dylan O'Ray, Matt Mervis, Lazaro Montes, Ricardo Perez, Brock Jones, Austin Charles, Axel Sanchez, Logan Wagner, Chromes of Manuel Beltre, Marcelo Mayer, Blaze Jordan. There's another Lazaro Montes Chrome and a Khalil Watson Fuchsia, number 8 of 119 Chrome, Marco Luciano. Feel like he has been a top 100 prospect for quite some time at this point. Khalil Watson to 199. And Andres Mesa, base auto. So we have a green grass auto and a base auto so far out of this box. Let's see what we have as our last one. There shouldn't be an auto in this pack, so we'll have a 50-50 shot in the next pack. Nelson Velasquez, Shayla Tovar rookies, Gabriel Moreno rookie, Yilber Herrera, Luis Lara, Vicente De Los Santos, Luis Garcia, Kennedy Corona, Xavier Isaac, finally saying his name in Chrome, Ellie De La Cruz, Edward Julian, another guy whose name we haven't said many times in Chrome, Ricardo Perez, Frederick Ben Cosme, and Jordan Walker, top 100. Meb, what are you thinking of Gabriel Moreno so far? I was loving the hype. Haven't seen all that much production yet, though. All right, 50-50 shot at the auto here. I can't tell which pack is going to be thicker. Nick Prado, Oscar Gonzalez, Vaughn Grissom, Logan Ohape, James Outman, Ezekiel Tovar, DL Hall. We have a Francisco Alvarez, been hitting a lot of Alvarez inserts. Alvarez Rookie of the Year favorites, Miguel Blias, Modern Prospects. First paper of Diane Jorge. Carlos Jorge. Wonder if they're related. Michel Desson, Zach Geloff. And chromes of Glider Figueroa, Martin Gonzalez, Mikey Romero. Finally, a Dylan O'Ray chrome. Juan Brito and Austin Wells top 100. Let's see. He's another one that you don't know much about if they weren't in college. Gotcha. Didn't go to college and played his minor league ball for the Toronto organization. So I guess not much chance to learn about him. Let's do another shift over of some of these cards. Yeah, I've never gotten into watching college baseball, but I don't know why either. Maybe it's the aluminum bats. All right, last pack of the jumbo. I have an auto in here. And it's going to be an atomic number to 100. Good luck, everybody. Atomic auto coming up. Michael Garcia rookie, Matt Wallner, Kyle Stowers, Vinny Pasquantino, Simeon Woods Richardson, Jordan Diaz. Our only other atomic auto we pulled so far was Wilmer Flores. This one looks like it's going to be an Oriole. Oh, it's not. It's a Kyle Harrison. The two biggest, at least in my opinion, the two biggest pitching prospects are our first two atomic autos. Kyle Harrison, that is a big card. Congrats to whoever had the Kyle Harrison spot tonight. 40 of 100. That is a good looking card. Congrats. Probably one of my favorite cards that I've pulled in 2023 so far. 2023 Bowman, that is. Let's see. We'll move the Avena over for now. We'll keep Zach's Carlos Jorge up there. And we will shift the Lazaro Montes over, put that Kyle Harrison right in the middle. All right, continuing through this pack, we had the Arenado, then we have an Oswald Peraza, Rookie of the Year favorites, Daniel Guillarte, Fremi De Leon, Abdias De La Cruz, Abel Bastidas, Lionel James, Jose Burgos, Juan Alonso, Gabriel Gonzalez, Martin Gonzalez, and Jet Williams papers. Chromes of Samuel Zavala, Gavin Cross, Marcos Cabrera, Christian Serta, Anthony Paguero, and Pedro Leon, top 100. Do we have our Kyle Harrison owner in the chat? That is a good-looking auto to 100 of a number one prospect for his organization. Let's see, 18-year-old stud, and he's. All right, we're gonna go hobby next and save the jumbo for the end. When do we think Ethan Salas first is going to come out? I don't know who Ethan Salas is. It wouldn't be if he wasn't a 2023 drafted player, then it wouldn't be in draft. It would have to be in Chrome. Was he drafted or is he an international signee? And what team is he on? We have an empty box there. I feel like I know most people that people bring up in this chat, but I've never heard of Ethan Salas. All right, starting our final hobby box of the break. Lenian Sosa, Adley Rauschman, Corbin Carroll, Christopher Morel, Juan Chacon, Glider Figueroa, Michael Arroyo, Chrome of Juan Brito, and Jace Young. 16-year-old catcher from the Padres. He was playing in spring training with the major leaguers this year. Wow. Sounds like a Bowman Chrome kind of guy, honestly. If he was signed when he was 16 internationally, those guys usually end up in Bowman Chrome. Michael Garcia, Matt Wallner. We have a top 100 Sal Frelick. Paper of Dylan O'Ray. Wilbur Sanchez. Our atomic is going to be here. Ryan Clifford. And it's another first. Lisandro Rodriguez. So still 4 breaks, 8 boxes, 8 for 8 with atomics being first. What did you say, Joe? Make that Carlos Jorge up there. 3, a red instead of a blue. There were a lot of bad Jay Allen nights for sure. We'll see what we can do. Masataka, Groshans, Mervis, Peroza, Jace Bowen, and Gabriel Martinez. We are due for something for a low numbered auto. I think what that number to 100 or the number to 99 there is our lowest numbered auto we've hit. Oh no, the gold Roman Anthony was our lowest number auto. Still, nothing, no autos to 25 yet. No autos to 5 or 1. Wouldn't mind seeing those. Eggy Rosario, Kyle Stowers, Riley Green, Rookie of the Year favorites, Tony Blanco Jr., Lisandro Rodriguez, Jace Avila, Ronnie Simon, and Juan Olmos. You've already got Salas on your dynasty roster. Sounds like he's going to be stashed in the minors for a couple of years, unless they're planning on bringing him up as a very young teenager. Pasquantino, Woods Richardson, Samuel Munoz having a bunch of cards pulled of him today. Modern Prospects, Laubier, Hao Yu Lee, Colby Thomas, Chrome of Ruben Santana, and Alex Ramirez. And we have the Phillies Mariners on MLB TV tonight. So we'll put that one on in the background. Jordan Diaz, rookie. Gabriel Moreno. Oh, this is just highlights. Andrew Painter, top 100. Amarian Boyd, Dion Frias, Ambioris Tavares, and Jason Churio Chrome. 2027 World Champ Reds. They got the farm system. Got a spotlight coming up. Nick Prado, Oscar Gonzalez, Drew Jones on the spotlight. Henry Ramos, Kennedy Corona, Daniel Montesino, have not said his name many times either. Anthony Paguero and Zach Geloff. Anybody know if it's Geloff or Geloff? Oh, we have a fuchsia, and we saw it was Eric Brown, 71 of 199 on the fuchsia. Rookie of Vaughn Grissom, Logan Ohape, James Outman, and Aranda. Another Francisco Alvarez rookie insert, rookie of the year favorites. Serta, Harrison, and Justin Henry Malloy in chrome. Brooks Rally gave up 4 runs and got a win. That's one way to do things. Let's see. Have any Josh Young's been seen? Just some papers. I remember too early on. It's definitely been a little while though. J-Rod, Peraza, Garrett Mitchell, Nolan Gorman. There's Jace Young, William Lugo Chrome, and Joffrey Solano Chrome. Michael Harris, have not said his name many times tonight. Bo Naylor, top 100 of Harry Ford. Papers, no other firsts there. Daniel Gallarte and Randy DeJesus getting a lunar. What you think is going to happen with Soto? Feel like he's playing himself out of a big contract? Definitely a possibility. Drew Waters, Francisco Alvarez, Oswaldo Cabrera, Ceddanne Rafaela. Oh, yeah, that was just the Harry Ford. Nerwillian Cedeno, Abdias de la Cruz, and Jason Dominguez. I think he'll still get a pretty monster contract, honestly. Could end up being a Met. I was trying not to boo him too much when he was in the outfield against the Mets in the playoffs last year because I figured he could be coming across town at some point, especially if we don't get Ohtani or across the country. JJ Bleday, Miguel Vargas, Marco Luciano sights on September for the 7th straight year. Ben Cosme, Orsario, Mikey Romero, and Dylan O'Ray Chrome. Still looking for our auto in this second hobby box. Oh, you're still paying for Homer Bailey? Yikes. Nolan Jones. That's some Bobby Bonilla stuff there. Tristan Casas, Ricardo Perez, Brock Jones, Kenny Gomez, and Ellie De La Cruz Chromes. You think the Cubs will go all in on Ohtani? That's interesting. They do seem like they're on the edge of being a good team. Kodai Senga, rookie. We have an Edgar Cuero, top 100. Xavier Isaac, sky blue paper coming up behind the Austin Charles. It's a Kumar Rocker, 202 of 499. Matt Mervis Chrome and Khalil Watson. First color we've seen of Kumar Rocker. Batting .450 with 6 spring homers, and they're worried about seeing more pitches. Who's that? Yeah, I would guess that you are probably correct that Otani most likely goes to the Dodgers. Burleson, Gunnar, Bello, Vientos, Axel Sanchez, Logan Wagner, Termar Johnson, and Yoangel Aponte. Strand. Wow. Time to bring them up. It's not like the Reds are. Oops, let's top load the Matt Mervis. It's not like the Reds are fighting for a title or anything. That would be the Pirates. I love that the Pirates have like 2 weeks of good games and they sign their coach to an extension. Max Mayer, Colton Cowser, sights on September. Yoangel Aponte, Yilber Herrera, Landry Lara, paper. Miguel Blias, Edwin Arroyo, chrome. Let's see if that's something interesting. Nope, just a base. Nelson Velasquez. Modern prospects, Jonathan Mejia. Colton Cowser. And there's the Josue De Paula finally getting a chrome on the board today. After hitting an aqua. I actually don't know what the name of that aqua was that he hit yesterday, but it was a really cool looking card to 125. Try not to show these backs anymore. Oh, Nelson Velasquez had a home run today. Shea Langeliers, Matthew Liberatore, Cade Cavalli, Jace Young, top 100. Kenny Gomez, Davison De Los Santos, Luis Garcia, Marcos Cabrera, and Christian Serta chromes. And again, it looks like the auto is going to be in this last stack of hobby packs. Yeah, they got Brian Reynolds for a good price. Was it under 100,000? I mean, 100 million. Was it like in the 90s? Josh Chisholm, Riley Green, Roman Anthony, Luis Rodriguez, Jesus Baez, Zach Neto, and Brian Acuna. Levon Soto, Brett Beatty, Sal Frelick, sights on September. Cam Collier, paper. Justin Henry Malloy, chrome of Luis Angel Acuna, and Spencer Jones back on the board in chrome. Been seeing a lot of the big names in chrome, but haven't seen a big name come out numbered yet besides Kyle Harrison and Lazaro Montes, which aren't bad hits, but let's see what we can add here. Looks like we're going to have a second green grass auto here. 2 green grass autos in one break are two of our 3 lowest numbered auto hits. Good luck, everybody. Leover Peguero, Ivan Herrera, Corey Seager, Brandon Crawford. Let's see, where is the team logo? It's in the middle and it's above the name, so I can't do it that way. Ooh, maybe a red. Oh, Tim Tawa. It's a D-back, 15 of 99. So both of our green grasses are auto onlys. Junior Garcia, Drew Jones, Pedro Ramirez, Yordani De Los Santos, and Jose Peroza. 8 years, 107. That is definitely cheap. I'm surprised that he decided to go for that deal. I guess he really likes Pittsburgh. Tim Tawa. Green auto to 99. Number 15. Tawa, 11th round pick. Let's see. Let's switch out the Avena for the Tim Tawa. Yeah, Drew Jones would have been real nice. I saw a Drew Jones green grass auto was already pulled out of a blaster yesterday. Was really hoping that was going to be another one of them. We have a Lunar in the back. Ezekiel Tovar. Henry Davis. Top 100. Leandro Arias. Nelson Rada. Vincent Perozzo and Brooks Lee in Lunar. 2 packs left here. We have our auto at the Green Grass Tower. And then we will switch it to our final box of the night. 3 more autos to come there. DL Hall, Otani. Modern prospects, Joshua Baez, Yafri Solano, Abel Bastidas, and Lionel James. And chromes of Blaze Jordan and Ariel Almonte. And final pack of our hobby box. Oop, that opened weird. We got an Eduardo Julian in the back, and it is a base chrome. Josh Young back on the board and paper. Rookie of the Year favorites, Gabriel Moreno, William Lugo, Jose Burgos, Juan Alonso, Lazaro Montes getting another hit with a chrome. Montes and Edward Julian. Gabriel Moreno, Rookie of the Year favorites. And let me clear some space, and then we'll go into our final box. Let's see. Which hit did we get for you, Brendan? Ooh, the guy at Rotobreaks hit one of the reds already. If Meb's the Oracle, who's the next CES? Saw Mervis number 5 red auto. Zach saying, hope it's Pintar. That's not a bad call. Oh no, Pintar. I thought you meant Andrew Painter. Andrew Painter is kind of out there already. All right, last pile shifting over before we see our final box. All right, let's see the final box. Let's see. The Cam Collier non-auto superfractor was hit. Carson Williams. Ooh, Carson Williams isn't a bad call. He's not as cheap as CES was at any point, but he's not that super expensive either. Brendan, you got the Tawa. Nice. Alex Ramirez or Jay. Well, Alex Ramirez was never cheap. Alex Ramirez was cheap when 2021 Bowman Chrome first released, but by the time draft came out, he was already pretty hyped. Although we did pull a lot of his got some ground noise, a lot of his chrome refractors at in breaks where he went for $20 to $30. So that one hurts in retrospect, but he's been pretty hyped since December of 2021. Empty jumbo. Let's see. Sterling Thompson's actually a really good call too, Corey. Me and Brian, Brian pointed out to me how well he was playing the other day. Loading up on and Chase Mydrith. Interesting. I don't know much about Chase Mydrith. His performance, at least. Looks like we are going to have an auto in this first pack again. Looks like we're going to have an Aqua Shimmer as well. Cade Cavalli rookie, Nick Prado, Oscar Gonzalez, Von Grissom, Logan O'Hoppe, Ezekiel Tovar, DL Hall. Let's see our first auto. It is Caden Dana. Where's Darren? Apparently Darren knows his parents. Second Caden Dana hit. First break and now our fourth break. Numbered to 299 Speckle for the auto only. Lubier, Boyd, Roman Anthony, Jorge Ruiz, Nico Puaka Greco, Carlos Jorge, Michel Desaune, Zach Geloff, Chrome of Penanga, Euangel Aponte, Josue De Paula, Junior Caminero, Max Wagner, and the teal shimmer is upside down, and it's a Zach Neto. Not a bad time to hit that card. 120 of 125. Ellie De La Cruz, top 100. Lots to sleeve up from this one. Neto Aqua Shimmer to 125. Wagner and Aponte getting base chrome. Junior Caminero. Josue De Paula. And Caden Dana with our first auto of the box with the CD auto. Initials only, number 56 of 299. Speckle auto. All right, let's go down this first stack first. Let's see. Saw Strand play in JUCO, and when he hit the ball with a wood bat, everyone watched the autos run together, telling us same guys, teams over and over. I don't know. I still feel like we haven't seen anybody on repeat. 2 Danas in out of 2 cases. I feel like that's not ridiculous. James Outman, Aranda, J-Rod Peraza, Garrett Mitchell, Nolan Gorman, Josh Young, Nolan Jones, Cassis Senga. Definitely possible, though. Sal Frelick, sights on September. Jackson Churio, Modern Prospects. Cam Collier, Junior Garcia, Leandro Arias. Maya Shendrick Martinez, Marcos Cabrera. Chromes, we have Zach Geloff. Yafri Solano, Andres Mesa, Yasser Mercedes, Brooks Lee, and a top 100, Brennan Davis. First time we've seen that one. See how many more years he'll be in the top 100 before he gets a call up or is healthy enough to get a call up. Let's see. Heard Caminero moved all the way up to number 2. I've seen that as well. Yeah, that is quite a jump in quite an impressive organization. So seems like he deserves all the hype he's getting. I was hoping that he was going to stay under the radar for a while before his hype got that high. Michael Harris, Bo Naylor, Drew Waters, Alvarez, Oswaldo Cabrera, Alec Burleson, Gunner, Bello Vientos, Rookie of the Year favorites, Corbin Carroll, Yafri Solano, Lugo, Anthony Paguero, Ruben Santana, Yener Fernandez, Ariel Almonte, Marcus Lee Sang, Maya Shendrick Martinez getting the fuchsia paper, 274 of 299. Dominguez, Jace Young, Roderick Arias, and Justin Crawford chromes, Averson Arteaga chrome, and a Nick Gonzalez top 100. I don't know that he's still in the top 100 either at this point. If he is, it's just because of what we thought his pedigree was going to be. Maya Shendrick getting the fuchsia paper. Let's see. Homer Bush and Jack Wilson looked good this year. Wilson should be top 15 pick. Bush second or third round. Is Homer Bush really not going to go until the second or third round? I thought he was going to be earlier than that. Let's see. Almonte last pitcher auto. You'll see. Brandon Taylor from TCU. Kind of struggling this year, but will be a first rounder. Managed to grab the Rays fairly cheap in a few breaks before Caminero cracked the top 100. That's a good call, Brendan. A lot of people are on Jacob Berry. Whoa, he's 25 and he's not playing well. That might be why people are not as high on him as most number 6 overall picks would be. Aranda, J-Rod Peraza, Garrett Mitchell, Nolan Gorman, Michael Harris, Josh Young, Nolan Jones, Nerwillian, Ben Cosme, Asario, Figueroa, Michael Arroyo, Wilbur Sanchez. Chromes, we have Brady House, James Wood, Jackson Holiday, Jackson Churio, and our second Drew Jones Chrome, as well as one Drew Jones. There's a Jan Kenzie Noel top 100, as well as a Drew Jones Spotlight. Continuing across the top row because we already have our auto from that row. Zach is the Leonardo DiCaprio of the card hobby. What? Corbin Carroll, Christopher Morel, Michael Garcia, Matt Wallner, Vinny Pasquantino, Simeon Woods Richardson, Jordan Diaz, Oscar Colas, Modern Prospects, Nelson Rada, Abel Bastidas, Lionel James, Jorge Burgos, Juan Alonso, and Gabriel Gonzalez, Dion Jorge, Chrome, Yanquiel Fernandez, Pedro Ramirez, Carlos Jorge, back in Chrome, Marcelo Mayer Lunar, and Jackson Job, top 100. What has Job been doing? I haven't heard much about him in the minors. Ramirez, Jorge, and the other Jorge. We'll top load the Marcelo. I get it now. JJ Blade, Miguel Vargas, Lenian Sosa, Max Mayer, Kyle Stowers, Vinny Pasquantino, Miguel Blias, Modern Prospects, Alejandro Osuna, Randy DeJesus, Juan Brito, Ryan Clifford, Jace Bowen, Ronnie Simon, Juan Olmos, Gabriel Martinez, Chrome, Alex Ramirez, Jorge Ruiz, Daniel Suzak, Eric Brown Jr., and Jet Williams top 100. I think that's the first time I've seen a Jet Williams top 100. So we have Ramirez, Jet Williams, Marco Luciano. I assume Beatty's still in top 100. All right. Possibility of an auto coming up. Seattle could have the Aaron Rodgers moment and draft Will Levis. Oh, boy. Has Levis still not gone? I thought he was hyping that he was going to be the first overall pick the last couple days. Bo Naylor, Drew Waters, Francisco Alvarez, Oswaldo Cabrera, Tristan Cassis. I don't know if I would call it a Rodgers moment if you're trading under Geno Smith, though. Kodai Senga, Alec Burleson, Gunnar Henderson, Colton Cowser, Sights on September, Drew Jones, Modern Prospects insert, Xavier Isaac, Euangel Aponte, Peroza, Lisandro Rodriguez, Jay Savina, Hao Yu Lee, Colby Thomas, Dion Frias, Angel Gano, Juan Alonso, Christian Vaquero, Nelson Rada, Jesus Baez, and Dylan Lesko cracking the top 100. Jackson Holiday is raking in, will be in the show by the time he's 20. Definitely a possibility. Already in Double A. Already up in Bowie. Let's see. Levi will end up the best QB in the draft. Ooh, bold statements. Ooh, there's no more cards there. What's going on with this pack? 50-50 chance of an auto here, and it looks like it's going to be in the next pack. Madasaka Yoshida, Groshans, Eggy, Gabriel Moreno, Riley Green, Marco Luciano, Sights on September, Juan Chacon, Martin Gonzalez, Moises Ballesteros, Josue De Paula, Junior Caminero, Manuel Beltre, Marcelo Mayer, Roman Anthony getting a chrome on the board. I think that might be the first time. Kevin Parada, Colson Montgomery, George Valera, top 100. They have him at number 22. Seems reasonable. Volpe seems to be playing well all of a sudden. All right, we should have an auto. Actually, we should have an auto in this pack, so I'm going to save it for the end. We're going to do this pack first, and we're going to try and see if we could save the 2 autos for the end of the break. There's another Yoshida, Groshans, Riley Green, Levan Soto, Brett Beatty, Shea Langeliers, Rookie of the Year favorites, Marcelo Mayer, Modern Prospects, Braylon Bishop, Edward Julian, Vincent Perozzo, Lazaro Montes, Ricardo Perez, Brock Jones, Austin Charles, Ariel Almonte, Jonathan Mejia, Kenny Gomez, Matt Mervis, Khalil Watson, and Daniel Espino. Love seeing him in the top 100. Joey Cantillo, actually. Meb, what are your thoughts on Joey Cantillo? He's a pitcher that I've been grabbing really low. I've been getting his autos for less than $10. And if he can stay healthy, has the potential to be a very good pitcher. Seems like Cantillo, what's his name? Espino's having even more trouble staying on the field. Let's see. 100% correct, Brendan. It's also in the SEC, played against pro defenses every week. Let's see. We got 2 more autos to come here. I have no idea which one's going to be the auto out of these 2 packs. Let's see if we can save the last 2 autos for the last 2, or if we're going to pull one in this pack. It is going to be in the last 2. Nice. Nelson Velasquez, Shea Langeliers, Liberatore, Levan Soto, Brett Beatty, Leo Verpaguero, Ivan Herrera, Gabriel Moreno, Rookie of the Year favorites, Jordani De Los Santos, Modern Prospects, Dylan O'Ray, Matt Mervis, Tony Blanco, Hector Rodriguez, Andres Mesa, Justin Crawford, Xavier Isaac Chrome, Ellie De La Cruz, Drew Gilbert, Moises Ballesteros. We got a Greco and a Robert Hassel, top 100. Let's see. Meb says, buy Cantillo and buy Taylor Dollard. I like them both. Andrew Abbott and Ricky Tiedemann. I feel like Tiedeman's already been priced in a bit. Abbott, not so much. Cantillo, definitely not. Dollard, I would also say, has not been priced in yet. All right, looks like this might be the thinner pack. Most of our hobbies or jumbos so far have had a base auto on the bottom. Let's see if that trend continues. It will. Base auto here. JJ Bleday, Miguel Vargas, Lenian Sosa, Adley Rauschman, Brian Bello, Mark Vientos, Max Mayer, Kyle Stowers. Let's see what our auto is going to be. Glider Figueroa. Figueroa base auto. Not a bad hit there. Riley Green, Rookie of the Year favorites. Kenny Gomez, Henry Ramos, Luis Rodriguez, Jesus Baez, Justin Henry Malloy, Drew Jones, Pedro Ramirez, Robert Perez Chrome, Colby Thomas, Abel Bastidas, Simon Juan, Jorge Burgos, and Mason Wynn, top 100. Bought and sold a Mason Wynn refractor PSA 10. Bought it for 30, sold it for 90 in the spring. That was one of my better flips of the last year. Return wise. Curious actually where that card is now. Glider Figueroa with the auto. First glider auto we've seen. Put that one in the background. And let's see what our final auto is going to be. Can we finally get the, Bonilla? Dollar struggle at AAA so far, but was 12-2 last year. Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson are not good. I don't necessarily disagree with that. Let's see. Don't see it with Young either. 5'10". Yeah, I could agree with all the things that are being said. We have another numbered to 100 atomic auto. So far, our atomics have been Kyle Harrison in this break and Wilmer Flores last night. Let's see how we're going to finish. Adley Rauschman, Corbin Carroll, Christopher Morel, Michael Garcia, Matt Wallner, Simeon Woods Richardson. Want to make sure we don't show the back of this card. Jordan Diaz, Gabriel Moreno, Jazz Chisholm. I'm going to move this to the back so we can save it for the last card of the break. George Valera, sights on September. Jefferson Rojas, Daniel Suzak, Fraley Encarnacion, Peyton Graham, Ambrios Tavares, Spencer Jones, Chrome of Brian Acuna, Jose Peroza, Marco Luciano, Yener Fernandez, Davison De Los Santos, Roderick Arias, top 100. And our final hit of the break is a Michael Arroyo, atomic number 97 of 100. I know we had somebody chasing him last night. Hopefully he's in the break again. Arroyo, I actually kind of like the split up auto. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. The Michael squiggles on one side and the Arroyo squiggles on the other. All right, that is the last card of the break. We're going to recap the hits from this one. And then, like I mentioned, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, Brian will be hosting the same format break that we've been running the last couple days. He's also going to be running a promo where if you spend more than $50 on your break on, I believe it's just Saturday and Sunday, you're going to be entered in a raffle for a J-Rod PSA 10 from one of a variety of different top sets. And then also a J-Rod PSA 9. So I'm sure he'll promote that one some more tomorrow in his break, but keep an eye on that one. All right, recapping. We had the Samuel Munoz Invicta auto, number 12 of 99, sticker auto there. Matt Mervis, Roman Anthony base. Marcelo Mayer Lunar, Drew Jones base. Maya Shendrick Martinez, fuchsia paper. Caden Dana, numbered to 299 on the speckle auto. A lot of numbered autos in this one. We did not hit a lot of base. I think it's the least base autos I've ever seen in one of these breaks. Josue DePaulo, Junior Caminero, Zach Neto. I think it's one of the lowest as a percentage base autos I've seen in any kind of a break. Eduardo Julian, Lazaro Montes, Jay Savina, that was the base auto out of the blaster. Spencer Jones, Josue DePaula, Matt Mervis base, Kumar Rocker Sky Blue paper, Randy DeJesus Lunar, Eric Brown Fuchsia Chrome, Lisandra Rodriguez Atomic, Edward Julian base, Andres Mesa base auto, Khalil Watson Fuchsia Chrome, Lazaro Montes Spencer Jones base, Francisco Alvarez Spotlight rookie card, Zach Neto Lunar, Chase DeLauder Blue Shimmer, Drew Waters Blue rookie paper, Matt Mervis base, Cam Collier on the purple paper, Dion Frias Atomic, Pedro Ramirez purple paper, Kyle Harrison Lunar, Drew Jones base, Braylon Bishop Lunar. Then going across the back, Glider Figueroa base auto, Carlos Jorge, got to take it down. Carlos Jorge blue lava or blue wave chrome, numbered to 150. Let's go with Lazaro Montes next. The speckle numbered to 299, although it was a very nice hit. And I would say it's probably not a tough call. Actually, I'm going to take the Tawa off the board next. Green grass numbered to 99. The first green grass that we pulled, Samil De La Rosa. I'm going to put as my hit number 3. Michael Arroyo, numbered to 100 auto, as my hit number 2. And Kyle Harrison, a pitcher, I'm going to put as my vote for hit of the break with the Atomic auto numbered 40 of 100. All right, let me check the chat. Let's see. Just a base you'd be happy with at this point. With Bonilla, Corey, thanks for joining them. We will see you. We'll be back on Tuesday here breaking. While Brian fills in for the next couple days. Hope everybody has a good weekend. I'll see if I can pop in at some point and see what's going on while Brian's breaking. But thank you everybody for joining. Meb and Zach, thanks for keeping things entertaining in the chat as always. And everybody have a good weekend.